In this video, I'm going to explain how to use laser scanner X300, which is a very powerful laser scanner, Italian version. And before starting, I'll start to talk about how to use this tripod. First of all, when you see Leica here, it doesn't mean that it's original tripod. It's not original tripod. Why? Because there are no hole in the middle of this. As you can see, it must be a hole so that you can put a point on the ground, and then you have the longitude, latitude, altitude for that point, or it's a user coordinate system that we call it UCS, user coordinate system. Okay, for the time being, first of all, I want to talk about this tripod, how it works. Actually, if you open this one, okay, there is a place that these tripod can be locked, and then it will not get out of each other like this, okay? For each of them, you have a screw here and also this. Again, you can open, and this one, and then you can drag it out like this, and then again you can lock it, and now you can lock it from here as it is, and also you can lock from here, and this one you can lock. Now for the third one also is the same story. Open this one and then unlock it and turn it out. That's all. These three parts that you can see here is for actually closing the tripod, that this one can get inside this, and then it will be locked so that you can take it with yourself easily from one place to another place, just like putting this one on your shoulder, and then you can take it wherever you want. This is the only thing about the tripod that I wanted to mention. And now we lock all of these screws. But the hole I did myself. Actually, in the middle of this one, I made a hole. Because it's not original Leica. If it's original Leica, then it must be a hole in the middle of this one. I'll explain to you later. You will see how it works. Okay, this is about the tripod. That actually we can use it for total station and also for laser scan. You have to open this one like this, and this is a waterproof casing. And then the water cannot penetrate inside. Okay, this is for leveling. And the thing that I told you, that you have to actually make a hole in the middle of that, because when you look at this place and then you're just trying to find the location, you can put a tie point, something like tie point, or a position that it's already based on UCS, user coordinate system, or UTM, universal transfer Mercator, I mean WGS 84. You have the exact position of the ground, longitude, latitude, and altitude. Then you can easily look from here exactly on the ground. The height of the laser scanner also is very important. So then you can easily actually put this tripod, or put this or there, and then do the leveling. Okay, and now I'm going to discuss about how to use this X300 laser scanner, which is a kind of active remote sensing, not passive. Why active? Actually, because you're producing laser to go and hit somewhere, and you're measuring the reflection. Based on this, you will create a lot of point clouds. If you are very close to the object, the density of the points will be very high. So it means that uh, the resolution is very high. If you are very far from somewhere, the resolution will be very low because the the points are the distance of the points are too much from each other. So this is the laser scanner X300. So we have two cameras, one from up to down to up, one from up to down. So they will take photos while scanning. This is a hybrid laser scanner, not like Faro panorama laser scanner. So it means that the degree is somewhere here from this corner to this corner, almost. And it's a motorized laser scanner. It will rotate and make the model, or you can define the distance. I mean, the degree. Okay. So it will not actually send the laser to the tripod and also somewhere up. So you can check the degree of the actually scan on the web for X300 Italian version. Okay. Now let's go for the battery. You can connect GPS for this one also, or you can connect smart, or also you can connect DSLR camera, but not all of them. For example, if I'm not mistaken, many of these DSLRs are not compatible with this one. For example, Canon 5D is not compatible with this one. You can check it on the web or in the internet to see which kind of camera is compatible with this one. So this is for the GPS and this is for USB. If you want to download file exactly on the USB, you can do that. And this is for smart. And there is a charger that you can charge your battery. Let's see how is the charger. Actually, this is the battery, as you can see, and you can charge it from here. Once the LED green, if it's green, it means that the battery is full. If it's red, it means that still it's charging. Okay, this is the actually the most important thing that you can actually know. If it becomes green, you have to remove it from the power, and it can cause problem for your battery. Okay, for the time being, I would like to connect this battery to this laser scanner. Actually, if you put it here like this and then push it down like this, it will go there. Now I can switch it on by pressing this button, as you can see here, and it will start functioning. So this is what you can see now. So it will start functioning. For the time being, actually, I have to do the leveling on this one. Leveling, okay? It will the bubble should come exactly in the middle, okay? Just to check whether it's level or not, okay? And then I put this one here, as you can see, and as I mentioned, we can put a tie point on the ground, and then we can look from here to the tie point on the ground. Now I just see the carpet on the ground because I do not have the tie point here, but I can do it actually putting the tie point on the ground. And then I can do the leveling. For the leveling, first of all, you have to take these two, then you have to rotate it this way, or back. Okay, now I'm going to do it like this. And now this is only in one of the sides. Now it's level. As you can see, it's exactly level. I can do the scanning right now. And now I can do the scanning. Okay. Let's see how to do that. That you can make it on your own as a tie point to merge different point clouds. Okay? Or you can bigger one like this. You have a bigger one like this one. Okay? So you have a coordinate system for this one. I mean, let's say user coordinate system or UTM or WGS84, as you can see here, for the timing. Okay, and okay. Okay, now it's exactly in the corner, in the middle, yeah? So from here I can see exactly the middle. Imagine that we have UCS, user coordinate system, for that one, and also we have the height of the laser scanner. While scanning, we'll go to for the northing. I'll show you how to do that, and then we can scan. Now, if you want to merge different types of data, because we have the distance from this point for another point on the ground, so it's easy to merge different type of different actually yeah, it's easy to merge different scans. Okay, so as I mentioned, this is a laser scanner which is called, okay, once you put it here, hold it very hard, it's very dangerous, and then there is a place that you can lock it here. I'll show you how to lock it. And then put it there, and now you can lock it. That's all. Once you lock it, you have to actually use campus in order to make it exactly in the direction of northing. Let's see, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, let's see what kind of application we can use. There is a campus like this, okay, and then you can put it exactly in this direction. As you can see, it will show you 327. You have to rotate it until it will go to zero angle, yeah? And then, I mean, it's north, like this one. And then you can do the scanning, yeah? You can start scanning. Or maybe the other direction, but you have to do all of your scans in the same system if you are using 360-degree angle. From this angle to this angle, okay? Let me see. So we can check it actually. almost 30 degree or maybe 45 degree. Okay, now it's time for connecting to this device. For connecting, actually I have to go to the Wi-Fi. As you can see, I'll go to Wi-Fi and connect to X300, as you can see here. And now maybe I open the Chrome and I'll go for, what do you call it, IP 19. You can also check the IP of this one. You see, if you click on this one, you will see the IP address of this. As you can see here, 192.168.1.100 is the IP address of this phone, and the router, which is the X300 laser scanner, is 192.168.1.11. So if I want to connect to this laser scanner, I have to say 192.168.1.11. Okay, let's go for the Chrome. And then here I'm going to connect to Stonix. The username is X300 and the password is 1234. That's all. Sign in. Now I connected to this laser scanner. There are different methods. For example, if I say, okay, let's say I'm just typing here the name of the scan, piano. As you can see, there are different types of scan: preview, fast, standard, fine. The high resolution, the most highest resolution is fine. And then here is the 360 degrees. So I'm not going to make it 360 degree, maybe only 55 degrees enough. From here to there, that's all, maybe. If I say 50 degree, it will start from, actually, as you can see, it will start from here, 50 degree from here, and then 25 degree from here, and 25 degree from here. Okay, so let's say 60 degree. Yeah, or maybe 90 degree. Maybe 90 degree. 95 degree, 90 degree. 90 degree means 45 degree from this angle and 45 degree from this angle, okay? Now, take picture, yes, take picture, and I can start, and then it will start. So the size of the file will be 152 megabyte for 90 degree. If I say 360 degree, it will become around 500 megabyte, okay? And then I can start. For the time being, I can also take a photo like this, yeah? Take a shot, camera up, the one which is taking photo from downside, as you can see, it will show you the picture. So the camera up, down is taking from upside, and camera down is taking from downside. And now camera down is taking from upside, and camera down, as you can see, up and down. These are the cameras that are taking photos, okay? As you can see here. The one which is up taking down from the photo from the down, and the one which is actually down taking from up. So because the one on the down is looking at upside, and the one in up looking downside. Okay, now let's start the scan. Back and then start the scan. It will start the scan. As you can see, I don't know how long it will take. It was written there. And then it's a kind of motorized system. It will come here 45 degree, and then it will shot the photos, and then another 45 degree from this side. First of all, it will scan, and then in the next step it will come to taking photo. Okay, in this actually I did a time lapse just to let you see um, how the scanner is moving left side and right side. Actually, when I put 90 degree, it will take 45 degree from the left side of the pointing place and 45 degree from the right side of the pointing place, as you can see. And it will finish the scan, and by the same time it will take photos. As I mentioned, the cameras, one is upside, looking upside, the other one is looking downside. So these photos uh, actually it's already finished, as you can see. And now if I press done, it's already over, and then I can turn it off, but I'm not going to turn it off, and I have to connect with my laptop to this laser scanner. But before connecting, actually I have to use two different applications. One of them is File Manager and the other one is Stonix Reconstructor. Since the Stonix Reconstructor is on right now and it's not functioning because the dongle is not connected. This is a hardware dongle and it should be connected to the computer while using the application. So I'm going to connect this one to one of the USB ports. Wait. As you can see, it's blinking right now. It means that it's already connected, and now I can use this Reconstructor application. For the time being, I'm going to connect to the X300. As you can see, it's already connected, and here we can actually type exactly the same thing. As you can see, maybe we come here and then type it 192.168 period 1 period 11 and then enter. Okay, it will ask you the username and password. As I mentioned, the username is X300 and password is 1234, then sign in. Now I already connected. As you can see, there are as I mentioned, also you can scan it from here. Let's say from here you can scan. I put 90 degree fine, and then it said that it will take 14 minutes and 32 seconds, and the size will be around 152 megabyte, as you can see. And I just called it piano. That's all. And now I'm going to download this file. Actually, for downloading this file, you can go to, even though there's another part which is called multiple scan, and then you can use this multiple scan for many different scans, and then merging the files. Estimated file size is around 2 megabyte, and then yeah, it's a kind of multiple scan. Okay, and now let's go for what do you call it? The export camera I already showed you in my mobile phone. Preferences, the different languages you can select from here. And, Italian, Spanish, German, Greek, and Chinese, Portuguese, Russian, Finnish, and then French or something. And then for the time being, I'm not touching any of them because I don't know any of them. I know Germany and English at all. That's all. And I'm not even perfect in German language. For the calibration also, you can do the calibration like this one, and then it will start calibrating. For time being, I'm not doing this one because I already did the calibration. And then, okay. And the information is just about X300 something and then version, even though you can upgrade the not hardware, not software, but firmware of the application. Yeah, status you can see here, for example, the system error or something, and motor, everything is okay, you can see here. And also status is ready, and many other things that you can actually, this is also download user guide. You can see, you can download from here the user guide. It's a kind of user guide PDF. Yeah, you can download the user guide from here, and also you can upgrade firmware. You can download from the internet and then upgrade it. While upgrading, it will ask you the, what do you call it, choose a file, and then you will choose the file and then submit. It will upgrade the firmware. Firmware is something between hardware and software, so it's middleware, or we can call it firmware. Okay. You can also test USB dongle like this one. If you start testing, it will start, the USB dongle already connected. So what? No USB dongle detected. I have no idea why, but it's functioning. No problem. It's working. And now it's time to download the file management. And there's a file which is called piano, 149 megabyte. Then I'm going to download this one, as you can see here. Then if I click on this one, it will download the file. I'll put it on the let's say F drive. There is a folder which is called X300. I'll call it new folder piano, like this. And then actually I'm going to download the file here. Okay. So this is the user guide of the application that you can see. It's already on the hard disk of the X300, and you can see a lot of information on this file. It's around, if I'm not mistaken, it's around 79 pages with detailed information. As you can see, how to use it, the tripod, everything. And here also you can see the thing that I explained, how to do the, what do you call it, leveling. Yeah, two of them at the same time, like this, or vice versa. And this is singly, it will move on until it will become level. As you can see, this is a part that holds the battery inside, and then there are a lot of information how to switch it on. I just mentioned how to do that, and then there are different applications also for this. As you can see, is for the GPS and tools that you can use for this. This is also GPS connected to the top of the laser scanner, and then the cable comes from here and then goes to the GPS part, which is on the back of the laser scanner. And then let me make it a bit bigger. Yeah. Okay, this is as you can see, for GNSS receiver, bottom plate, and this is GPS. Yeah. Just to show you the quality, actually I did it again based on screen recording, and you see this is only the photo that you can take, and it's a type of scan. First of all, as I mentioned, 192.168.111, you type it there, and then you use username and password and connect to the 5 access point. Actually, before everything you have to connect to the, this is the type of the scan. For example, in this example, as you can see, the degree, and the name of the scan, you can type whatever you want to. Actually, it must be a kind of just like a structured programming. You have to select a name so that you do not forget which scan you have done based on that, the name of the scan, so that you can merge the different types of actually scans using Rhino, or let's say Cloud Compare application. There are different types of preview, fast, standard, and fine that you can select here, and then the degree 100, for example 78, and start scanning. It will take a couple of minutes to scan. Now it's time to actually drag and drop the raw file, which is in X3A format, on the left column of the X300 file manager, to convert it to X3S so that you can open it in Reconstructor. Give a name, maybe you create a new folder, and give a name so that you do not forget the converted file format in X3S format. And once you have done, you can actually drag only the X3S format inside the Reconstructor while the dongle is connected to your laptop or computer. As you can see, you will run the Reconstructor, make sure that dongle is connected to your computer, because the file manager can function without dongle, but the Reconstructor, you have to connect the dongle to your computer. Give a project name and then drag and drop the X3S file, only X3S file. I made mistake here. As you can see, I selected all the files, only the X3S file would be enough to come, and then import all to put it inside. And then if you cannot see the model here, I mean the point cloud, just click on the actually imported folder, and then a couple of times, and then it will bring it. Then you can easily just convert. This is the second step. I'm just trying to show you that we can first drag and drop the X3A file format inside X300 file manager, and then create a folder so that you have to be sure which folder you have it. And then once you have converted, drag and drop the X3S file, only X3S file, inside the file manager, inside the Reconstructor, while the dongle is connected. Then you can export E57 file format, so that you can import the E57 file format inside Cloud Compare or Rhino. And also you can import it to Archisoft and then create the 3D model as well. And I'll do it, and you will see how it works. In this example, again I made mistake, and I select all the files to import inside the Reconstructor. As I mentioned, only the X3S file would be enough. And once you've finished importing inside, you can click on the top side, go to Reconstructor, and then once click on the name of the first object that you imported twice, and then you will see it. Actually, you have to see the avatar in the bottom of the reconstructor, it should be through the upside, and then this is the entrance of Masjid Shah entrance. As you can see, there is a problem on the scan. It can be because of actually people are moving around, and maybe someone changed the position of the laser scanner only for very small movement, like maybe hitting to the tripod. It can cause such a problem. And then finally you can actually export E57 file format as well, as you can see here. So this is the procedure actually, as you can see. So next step, I'm going to export E57 and import it to Agisoft to show you how to convert it to 3D model. These are the actually the photos. For example, if you open the folder that already converted to X3A format, you will see the photos that have been taken by 1.3 megapixel camera. There are two, one from upside to downside, the other one from downside to upside, taking photo. And then actually, as you can see, it's a XML based system inside the file on a calibration file, which shows a UCS, user coordinate system. It's not actually working with other type of coordinate system. I mean, you are not using GPS, you don't have GPS on your laser scanner, so it's using only UCS, user coordinate system. And then even the other file also is a calibration file, and also for the location of the scan. As you can see here, it's XML based, as I mentioned. And just to show you what's inside, using Notepad++, and then we'll go through the rest of the process by using, as I mentioned, Rhino and Cloud Compare for registration of couple of different point clouds, and also how to import the E57 inside what do you call it, inside Agisoft, and see the procedure. Okay, so you can create the file based on the location that you have the file, and then drag and drop, what do you call it, the X3S file inside the so the X3S cannot be understood by us because it's a kind of here I made mistake. As I mentioned, you don't need to select all the files to import inside reconstructor. Only the X3S file, it would be enough, and you'll not see any error like this. So this is the problem that I sometimes make mistake, and instead of dragging and dropping only X3S file to reconstructor, I select all using Control A and Control, and then drag it inside, which is a wrong thing, and you mustn't do that. Okay, first of all, you have to open one by one like this, and then this one, and the screw. Now these parts for locking. Okay, and as you can see here, this is for locking on this side, and when it comes here, it will lock in the adjacent one, like this one. It will go to the adjacent one, and then the same story goes here. So I can lock it now, screw it, and this one also I can lock from here. So this is done, and the rest also is the same story. This will lock to this one will lock to this one with this triangle. And now I can tighten this screw, and then these two also already locked, and now it's time for this one. It will lock to this one with this will go to this triangle, and it will lock here. Okay, and then close it. Okay, this is also, you can actually put it this way, the tripod, and done. Now hold it like this. Then you can easily take it wherever you want to. 2 batteries. Make sure you have to put the dongle also here, which is very important. The dongle this way, and now make sure to remove the battery as well. Putting and removing the battery is just like this. You have to push from this side down to get inside, and take it out like this. Push down, and then you can do it. So 2 batteries, 1 charger, the cables, and also the cover is very important. You have to put the cover as well. And one side is like this, and the other one is a curve. So the back side should go here. So this is curve, and this one is like this. So this is for the down part, and there for the upper part, as you can see. And this is the waterproof casing, as I mentioned. Push it down, and then done. Okay, I forgot to put the, what do you call it, dongle. Let me bring dongle. Okay, the hardware dongle is very, very important, as you can see. So if you lose it, you can't use this anymore, because it's the application which is called Reconstructor is working on this with this dongle, and then you cannot convert your RAW files from X3A to X3S. With this one, you can actually use Reconstructor to convert your files. Okay, let me put it back there. This is for the dongle, and done, finished. I hope that you enjoy the tutorial on how to use X300 for scanning. Thank you very much for watching, and do not forget to like and subscribe.